Martian skirmisher corpse. Let's just throw it all on the front line report. I think all of our Fokkers are damaged, yeah. Okay, let's send it. I think it's daytime, but it might be nighttime. I think it's like to the right of Anchorage up there. Operation Fallen Mountain. That's a pretty cool operation name. We have any officers here? We have a sergeant. No pistols on the Conqueror. I keep forgetting to rectify that. It's a problem. Do we have pilots for the best shots? For Christ's sake. No whistle. And some medkits. You got some food already. We're just gonna kid everybody out with the rifle grenades. Like, damn, dude. At least go into it with a rifle grenade. Medkit. Medkits. No, you're not. You have 47 fucking firing. Yeah, this is gonna be a bloodbath. Hopefully for the aliens. Let's get into it. Right in front of the enemy ship. It's not terribly large. Like this already. We are going to play it very carefully and very slowly. Get eyes on over there at least. Just like to shoot you. Okay. Now it's up to the infantry. Guys who have been on a mission are going to get the camp. Well, the guys who have the campaign hats now are veterans. These guys, they live. We'll get one. All right. We're going to deploy the soldiers out of the pilot one first. There's quite a few of them over there, huh? There's quite a few of them over there. That's pretty cool. Wiped out that mountainside. Let's see what's over here. We got alien. We got alien. Two. This guy is gonna shoot at 2. Then you don't waste your rifle grenade. We'll have this pilot come out and shoot him. Okay, and the pilots are gonna chill in there unless we need them. That way, if this guy walks over here, he'll get rifle grenaded. You saw somebody. I know you saw somebody. Let's try to hit him with a fancy one. I know it hurt you. Yes. I can live with that. Yeah, they can walk off. Has to be off the front, though. Can't walk off the sides. This might not be the most efficient method. You can just go back where it was. Everybody can go up and fire a rifle grenade. Can they see that? No. Basically, we're getting extra cannon shots. Good job, Isabella. Alright, Lester, it's up to you. Be a hero. They can't even see him anymore. Wow. We almost took out that mountain entirely. Just gonna chill there. This guy's gonna provide some rifle overwatch. Oh, he can see him. Nice. Now we don't even need that. If you could make it, I'd send him back inside. Can anyone make it back inside? You might as well. That way, if like something freaky happens, he'll live. All these people weren't, and these guys are the reserve. This is the survivor. So we're just gonna keep rifle grenaded. Like that's the move, honestly. We'll send some dudes forward, of course, but generally we're gonna adopt the strategy of bombardment. Even the pilots are kitted for it. So, oh, we have the guns again. Don't worry, we'll clear a path for those rifle grenades. No time. No time. Parting the Red Sea over here. Time. Right. Let's see what we can see over here. Hold on. It's a fresh one. I'm sending them in. These veterans can hang out for a time. Same deal with this one. There's an alien. There's a target. This terrain is extremely susceptible to explosions. And just got taken out. Maybe if we stand behind the cannon, we have a better line of sight. See that? Ooh, nope, not quite, not quite. Ah, okay, that works. Let's get in there. Let's deploy these fellas here systematically. Not now, but next turn, except for this guy. No, we'll deploy him. We'll deploy him. Sufficiently spaced. Turn the lighting off. To see where things are. Let's see what's around this corner here. Actually, no. Just chill there for now. On that tree. Then you guys can just prep to emerge. Martian conscripts going berserk over there. I really should be getting a universal translation so I can capture them. Let's go check out this hill. This ship looks pretty intact compared to the ones we have been getting. I love these guys, man. I love these guys, but they don't deserve to be walking around. I think they don't. The sectoids, where they're like a slave of the ethereals. These are the Martians themselves. Like they wanted this war. They came here. They started this. See if that's everybody. I saw Benjamin. These two can deploy. That looks good. And then get another little nip there and just kind of hang out. Back in the ship. Actually, for lore regions, you should go and pilot that ship. I don't know if we can walk up here or not. I don't believe so. That also means the aliens cannot. Where could they be hiding? It is technically nighttime, I think. Could also just be the smoke obscuring our vision of them. Can't even do cannon recon. We don't even have shotguns on this Conqueror here. We need to put 1911s and shotguns on this ship. The rifle grenades and the cannons have been carrying hardcore though. I gotta admit. The last Phalanx mission was a disaster, if I remember correctly. And we lost like 20 dudes. Maybe it's time we get rid of that and just get another Conqueror. Might be the move. As cool as the Phalanx is. I love it aesthetic wise, but it just, the guns on it are genuinely worthless. Just keep moving up, I suppose. Is there like a craft gun? No, because we should be able to see the whole shebang this time. Unless we need to like go into this corner and look at it. We'll try that. There's a shell-shocked conscript somewhere. Yeah, just press forward, I guess. Figure out if there's anything hiding in the smoke. He's like surrendered, so I don't think he's the reason it's not over. Give him, give him some of the business, would you, Santiago? Give him some of the business. Give him an earthquake. What the fuck happened? Did somebody reaction fire a grenade onto him, which then exploded, also killing him as he was walking up to it to stab it? I think that may have been what happened. Was it you? Was it you, Bethany? I think it was Bethany. It could have also been Jason, to be fair. It could have also been Lester. Lester's mustache is too cool. There's no way. Gotta figure out where these last enemies are. Flippin' knew it, did I? I called it. I feel like I called it. Juan Romeo. More like Juan Rambo. Take that thing out. Nice. He lived. He lived that one. He's probably just gonna run. He could also, he has a grenade he can chuck up here. Get over here. Wonder why it's not shooting back. Yeah, let's go, baby. Only one loss. Hell yeah, I think that's the lowest casualties we've ever had. 1 for 17. Good God. 20. Bunch of money from selling. I don't think we need the conscript corpses, TBH. And only 2 lieutenants, but we lost someone only to friendly fire, I must say. I'm gonna sell the phalanx, I think. And I'm gonna purchase another conqueror. The phalanx even costs more, for Christ's sake. Yeah, we have 1911 in Shoshaws and shotguns. We need to put them on the Conqueror. We need to put them on the vehicle. That's what we're not doing. These guys replacing the 20 guys that we lost. People who need the training are now getting the training. We lost a good chunk of 68ers. That's why there's no 68ers. You'll notice there's a solid chunk of reasonably trained guys. But these guys in their 50s are getting there. These guys are all pretty close. We'll be sending these people out in the field pretty soon. Not quite ready yet, though. Having the Conquerors will up the, or lower the amount of dudes we send each patrol to. And now we have some money to work with again. I like the gameplay loop of selling the alien stuff for your main income source. I didn't pick up on that before. We got to build more barracks. That should be good. That should be good. I think I might just make this the research base. Honestly, like another laboratory here. That's what I'm gonna do. Bunch of laboratories, yeah. That's what's up. Stuff. Not yet. 16 more days. Oh, did I get a signet post? I did. I did. I was about now. Can we do it now? You know, I want to send 4 of them. Or 2 to each time would be cool. Pilots just cause. Can't hurt. Close with, boys, close with. Shields. Nice. So how much improvement did they actually get? Like, why is it that when we took those relatively competent people, we lost like everyone, but when we take people who can't hit the broadside of a barn, they all come back A-okay? That's just not fair, man. But I'm gonna. I said they'd earn their campaign dress if they survived, and they did. Let's give them equipment they can use to win the war instead of just die trying. Show Shaws how to do it. 10 show Shaws would be even better. Oh yeah, give them the 1911s. Took away their service revolvers and never gave them anything else. Give them more rifle grenades, never hurt nobody. More snipers, I think they've lost some over time. Why don't they have any medkits? That's messed up. Whistles. And just a bunch of food. Why do they not have like any food? That's what I'm talking about, man. Now they're ready. Before they were just making do. Now they're ready. Purchase stuff for here now. Still no peeps though. 50 rifles. Ought to do it. Goodly number of rifle grenades as well. Notice significantly more rifle grenades than rifles. We don't need that many 1911s. I kind of zoned out for a second there. 30 ought to be good because we got to supply 2 crafts. That's the thing to remember. Shoshas. I did not mean to buy that many Shoshas. Trench guns. Oh yeah, give us some of them puppies. When do we get the BAR? I want the bar. I very much desire the bar. I really need the anti-tank grenades and the dynamite. We have rifle grenades really, and the cannon. Signal pistols. We're gonna want some of those here. 4 would be good. Kits. Nah, we can buy other stuff instead. Bandages are so cheap. And we're gonna bread max. We're gonna bandage and bread max. I want a wine max, but it's so expensive. That's why it's so luring. We'll get the 50 cal. We can equip 1 Fokker. Okay, we should be able to buy a Fokker now. But yeah, we don't have enough. So we will just buy the guns. That way when we buy them, we can just equip them right away. It's fine with me. Alright, pull out until your friend gets there. Engage, boys. The same kind. The same kind. taking damage. We don't have another conqueror to send to it yet. Can't wait for it to get here. Got scared when researching anything for a second there. I think we can afford to wait until the daytime. Let's get in the business, boys. Still has 45 accuracy. Okay. Guys with terrible accuracy are getting the shotguns. Like they're gonna be running, so they're getting bread. Oh, this guy's an officer now. Okay. You want to be fancy like that? It's on you. It's the basic officer loadout. Put some bread in the medkit instead. Fine with me. These are it's an officer. Who's the highest ranking one here? Alright, the highest ranking officers are gonna be doing that. So that's gonna be him. Let's get box, baby. He's got his snacks and his quick slot. I think they are the only two who are lieutenants and not pilots. Are the template for inaccurate shots. Jason Wade. You fit this loadout perfectly. Like a glove. You can have a 1911 in exchange for losing your bread privileges. Same deal for you, but you have to lose some ammo too. You can just have one. You're cool like that, Benjamin. This guy, he's the one carrying the heavy things. What? There you go. Of course, the second that I change to a heavier loadout, works for me. Who has like actual ability to like hit a target? The survivor and the pilots who are also technically survivors. That is it. Just the survivor of the previous expedition. She is our only show gunner. And she's only a sergeant. For God's sake. Backup 1911, never hurt nobody. I think these guys will actually make pretty decent machine gunners. Because they generally stay in the craft anyway. And they don't have many slots, but all the things that machine guns require don't take many slots. They're just very heavy. So I think I may have finally found the quote-unquote correct way to use the pilots. Also having flares is possibly also good. But if they just like stay on the ship and just pop up and blast a bit and then go back down, that could be pretty mean. Could be pretty gnarly. And then she's mobile firepower, and then we have the officers. Right. Yeah. I'll try to see. Yeah, only 13 to slam fire. I don't want to try and do that. Got 1 and 2. Ooh, shit, we got an alien right there. Yeah. Officer's gonna run up with him, try to take that guy out. There you go. Oh, we have an opening here. That's useful. But now I wish I had shot him instead. Or we send more people over there and like risk friendly fire. Oh my lord. That did some work to the alien population. Fair enough. Like, oh my god. Oh, I have any targets on this guy. Oh yeah, we do. There's the alien ship, for Christ's sake. Just looking down on us like that, all menacing like. Oh, this is the same wood pile that I loved before. Maybe this is the same shit. No, this is a different place. This is the same tile set. I guess, let's just get deployed behind these pillars here. We know these are basically safe. Like, if you're here, you're basically chilling. Alright, if they turn that corner, we can get them with the show shot here. If we have no line of fire, then hopefully it has no line of fire to us. Rock Hunter is just ready to run in there. Some to run in here. So, decent idea. This is the only officer left. is the only leadership that these men and women have to get them home. Oh, there's 8 pilots. I did not equip all of the pilots with machine guns. That's okay though. We don't want to bunch up too many people in case of black smoke. Where is Benjamin right now? If we can take that out, it should be safe to like go out there. Shotgunner. I'm just ready to go. It should be safe there, yeah. Keyword should. Alright, nice, nice. And then we can get the show shotgunners just like ready to go. You are a mobile show shaw. All of these fellas are just waiting to go up the ladder. Do some blasting. I can see him for sure. I can see him if he's there. Should be okay there though. Send it. Good shooting from the show shotgunner there. I think it was this guy. Yeah, good shooting from him. I think there might be a hole in the wall here. Very useful. Here. The line of fire. To be fair, he did not get shot at himself. What's the accuracy on? Yeah. Always do slam fire if you can, because just 4 shells, you're not gonna miss. If you have more than like 15%, you're not missing. Unless in a situation like that. But even then, I broke his cover and cleared the way for my allies. He has no walls to hide behind. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? That was like, I might not have range, but it has range, you know? It's very pricey on the ammo cost. You can only do it once per magazine, but it was useful to have in your toolkit. It costs less than a snapshot to just lay waste to the environment. It is less physically taxing than a snapshot is. You just, damn, damn, man, that's cold. That's cold of you. Ooh, can you see that guy? Yeah, we can just bomb this apartment building. It's very, very nice. Very cool. Guys, we don't know if there's any hostiles in this building, so we're gonna... It was the price we had to pay for freedom right there. See, there was an alien. See, we found him. See, boys, he didn't die in vain. He didn't die in vain. He's standing there. The room you're in is just gone. I didn't think that went through very heavily. But I mean, it mostly worked. It mostly worked. I will stand by that. Here's sniper. We're gonna do sniper stuff. Miss by a county mile. Let the machine gun do it. This guy's been blown up, so theoretically it shouldn't take many bullets to kill him. Can't crouch. I don't think there's a snowball's chance in hell of hitting him now. Maybe he didn't have much left in him. He didn't have what it took to be a varsity athlete. Benjamin. Oh, he doesn't act. He's not even hungry. He's like legitimately not even hungry. Okay, so there is a reload button in this game. I've legitimately never tried it, but I saw somebody else's video where they just like magically the gun reload, and I was like, what? How'd that happen? That's how you press the R button. Crazy, and it reloads. You having to go into the inventory and do it. Show shot action going on. The survivor. The Serb. You know what? That's close enough. It's dark in here, okay, and I don't want to turn the light on. The Serb is here and ready to rock. Start cycling through peeps. We're mostly clear, I'm pretty sure. Let's see who comes out of the woodwork. I didn't get to him in time. Those damn aliens. This damn aliens. He lived. How dare he live? How dare he have the audacity? The audacity, after what they've done to us, to be alive. What are you boys shooting at over here? It's one of them, sir. But he's unarmed. They killed my brother. They killed my 13 brothers. They killed my 13 brothers last month. We lost 20 men from them, didn't you hear? The survivor is in this mission. You think she wants to bring one of those back in the craft with her? You think she wants to bring one of those back alive in the craft with her? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's why. Oh, I should have done slam fire. That's why God, I was gonna say that's why God made slam fire, and it is, but I didn't do slam fire. Two shells, and he was never gonna hit it. Oh, he could have done it. He had like a 30% to hit, and he'd only done like 2 of his 3 shots. He could have been the one to do it. This round's great because you'll like clear 90% of the enemies, and then the last like 2 will kill half your squad because you get complacent. But they're all dangerous. That might just be XCOM in general, though. Scheming up there. Goddamn, finally. This is mostly from that one damn heat ray turret. Good strength increases across the board. That's always nice. Get money. We're gonna get money. Captains. We lost some newbies. To cry about. A bunch of stuff just arrived to South America. There's our second conqueror. So, pilots once more. Seem to have 30 pilots on station at all times. I think that'll be good. We should have enough. We're gonna need more shotguns for that new craft coming in. Standard rifles. Have some whistles for them, I believe. Yeah, whistles to throw in there. Some bread and beef and the like couldn't hurt. And plenty of bandages. There's soldiers. Let's see. How about dog? Give me all the guys who are dog water. Go ahead and give me all the guys who are dog water. These guys are. I'm gonna save these guys up. These guys have earned the right to just kind of train in peace, and some of them are in the hospital for a month or more. Like, goddamn. Oh, that's Holly and Kathleen. Those are the guys who suffered terribly at the hands of that one ship. These are the survivors. These are the survivors who didn't get to walk away from the fucking heat ray massacre. They are all in the hospital, and they are all at the very top of our roster in terms of accuracy. Wonder what that says. 10, 19, 11s ought to do it. Standard 24. Yeah. Give me some sniper rifles. Oh, only 6 shotguns I don't like. Can never have too many grenades. Some signal pistols. Medkits and bandages. Whistles, give them the whistles. I've got Shoshas. Still rearming for another 3 hours. Hours have passed. Oh wait, yeah, I couldn't launch. I forgot. Couldn't launch. No, we're just going in with the same crew. Sans one officer, but I'm sure someone got promoted. Well, she got promoted. Only like one person did. He got promoted to captain. That was a pretty successful operation, and he was the only officer to survive, so that makes sense. I give. No, I didn't replace the casualties, but I forgot, so it's okay. You will survive without 4 dudes. We're missing 4 dudes. Oh no. Half of the pilots in the ship that I need to return anyway. The shotgun just like tears through them ruthlessly. Take that. This pilot's German, actually. Take out their craft working with ours. Disappointing. get a full view of the situation before we start blasting. Disappointed. But we have the pilots here. They are right here. So it's not a terrible problem. I think that'll hit him, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I know, I thought that it might. I thought that it might hit him. I wasn't sure. It's okay, all of the soldiers have shit accuracy, so it's okay if they die. It's that part clear up. You can't move from there. Pretty consistent hits there, though. Doing things, homie. Get him doing shit. Get another burst out of him. He was the one who really needed it. We'll go yell at him next turn. He'll be good Overwatch, though. Some decent deployments here. Trying to space them out some. Don't want people getting blasted again. That was just so many losses, man. I'm scared about this part, but it should be okay. Some of the business, you know. Shell shock, that's useful. Yeah. He's just like shell shocked looking at the body of his dead friend. That question mark? I'm not quite sure their social dynamics. Just like, this is what I am without my augmentations. And he's just blown away by a hail of 12 gauge. He's got the breech loader. He's got the breech loader. Okay, let's get Shosha on the roof. What do you mean you can only hit him standing? That means you can't hit him. Find the next APC. These guys are just kind of going to be a reserve, honestly, in case things go really south. You see him? They can. Him and his breech loader. This is the only holdout, I think. That means there's probably a craft weapon we need to deal with. So, still shell shocked. I'm not too worried about him. Oh, scary alien. Don't worry, we'll be putting him in a box soon enough. He only had 2 shells left. It was a poor decision on my part. This guy's better suited to do that. But you son of a bitch. And to think I let him live. And to think. This is why you never show them mercy, man. This is why you never show them any mercy. I let you live. I let you live. Memo to all IEF forces. Even unarmed aliens cannot be trusted and must be terminated on sight. Feel guilt. They are only trying to trick you into letting your guard down. They utilize hidden grenades. Catastrophic effect. Decent accuracy ups, which is what we need because these guys are terrible. Sell all this for another juicy 500,000. Or 1.5 million. You know what? Get some more corned beef. You earned it. You deserve it. Captains, some lieutenants. Mostly the pilots getting promoted, which is fair. Lost some good sergeants there. We have 82. Still no soldiers there though. Yeah, build another. No, we don't need to build another. We ran out of money. That's what it was. Just how to do it. Shit ton of bread. Bread maxing. Nice, nice. It's on the ground, you say? We're gonna want to send some Fokkers after it anyway. But it being on the ground is certainly interesting. So swap some pilots over to this one. Actually, you know what? Let's just keep training up the guys in this one. They're all doing pretty good so far. This one's already like got a loadout to it. We'll take out the guys who are like crazy high rank. That's a pilot. We'll put in some lower ranking dudes. Make sure this has got enough shotguns and anything else they might desire. What's to do? Give them plenty of bread. Make sure they got plenty of bread and corned beef and like troops go crazy for that stuff. The troops will go wacky for that stuff. I'm telling you. I'll be looking on training. Accuracy. Most of the people up to 76 are training, which is good. What are you good at, Dawes? We'll find something. Don't worry, you got high health. That's something. I'm in a laboratory, so let's hire another 30 scientists. You're telling me we gotta build yet another barracks? A couple of barracks, that's fine by me. A bunch of pilots. All needed. Okay, we need 4 more. 2, 3, 4. Boom, that's 4 pilots. Oh, I forgot about that landed thing. That's fine though. I'm sure it'll be. Just rolling out Conqueror towards it. This is like an actual flying craft. Oh, we did an aggressive attack. We don't need to be doing all that. Okay. These are really small ones, so let's see what happens here. Yeah, might as well. I want to see what the hell's up with this thing. Thought it outran us. aircraft. I think we can take it down though. Nice. There's some dudes in there. And I sworn I sent somebody to that one. I say 12. Twisted God. Also get this alone out. You can't carry the bread. You can't handle the bread. You can't handle the fucking bread. Got it all kitted. Yep, instead. Just cause really. Just extra magazines for it. More shell. More shells, man. Take that. She's just casually over here. She's a captain now, for Christ's sake. She's been rising through the ranks ever since her miraculous survival. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, not 2 mags is fine, and then she can have her whistle. So when she runs out of show shy ammo, she can just switch to the 1911 and the whistle. Which means she'll probably want to pick up food at that stage too. You need like an officer on the ground though. That's gonna have to be these COs here. Here. Liam and Lester have the same face and they're both officers. That's pretty cool. I like that. Well, they're both NCOs. We'll see how their careers turn out. They both have the same loadout and very similar firing as well. You are carrying far too much. And you're also a sergeant. Search for this information. Reason that the survivor is not having a pistol and being a traditional officer is because they can act. They're like the only one here who's not a pilot who can hit the broadside of a barn. That is the reason. I see an alien window already. It's pretty cracked it open like a can of tuna. If we cracked open that building like a can of tuna, I knew we'd find some more. Where's the alien craft? This is like a small one or something, right? If memory serves. Officer will go all the way over here. So officer, then they'd have to go all the way through there. They decided to make a stand in that house, and then we just like rolled up and did that. I think Jones is the pilot. He can't hit anything. Although he can hit stuff. He can hit stuff. It's just that he is not as good at it as the others. This is the like colonel. I don't want to risk too many people being outside. So we'll deploy like a fucking picket screen over here of shotgunners and then end the turn. And see what they do. They sent one guy out. Okay. I'm gonna keep shelling this building in response to make sure it's clear. And I'm gonna turn my sights on their ship. I don't know if I can break it, but I'm certainly gonna try. We're gonna move the picket screen closer. Keep that machine gun overwatch on the door. Officer and his men are gonna work around the back here. Other team gonna move up and breach. Through the rigmarole, getting everybody ready to go in. These guys ought to be able to clear it. Keep eyes on over there in case anybody wants to run around. The officer wants to take point. Looks like they're going to be in the ship itself, so let's just get ready to go in. This guy will watch there. Slam fire. Leave nothing to chance. Yeah, there's only 6 of them. We didn't lose anybody. Yeah, I'll call that one sufficient. That's pretty good. Juicy little 27k. Very nice, very nice. Love to see it. Very large. Make our lives easier. Let's send 3 Fokkers to it. And this conqueror's almost here. This is going to be in the red zone. But it's also very, very tiny. Operation Allied Apollo. Nice officer kit. This is just like, fuck, that goes hard. You can't tell me that doesn't go hard as hell, man. So you can't have officer kit. This is a pilot who thankfully transferred from the other craft, so can share the joys of his loadout with his peers. Have a medkit as well. He is the very worst shot, and he is in charge. These pilots are not quite as good as the other pilots. Like, it is good at all. To round. Actually, why not? I did not mean to press that button. That's okay. We're in alien terrain. I'm sure the auto-equip loadouts are workable. I think we have the time units to do this. Alright, that's the alien ship. I think it might legitimately just be that tiny. And it's just these two. Was just those two. Good job, Bethany. That was... We didn't even get the corpse because of the explosion. Bethany got promoted even, down. Was that the officer? It'd be funny if it was. Alright. Well, that was something. Nice, that means we can... We're gonna change the name from Barracks to Science Depot. That's a kind of scientific name. More than barracks. But it is also our main barracks currently. That will change. They almost have a Sigma center there. Okay. Nice. Boy, let's give them the business. Wonder how much better 3 will be than 2. This one's taking its sweet time. He must have the cowardly approach speed. Wait for Conqueror to get back. It's ready. Yeah, literally, that was like a nothing burger mission. This is going to be more substantial. Jeez, that frontline performance report. What is that going to give us anyway? Many useful things. 3 years we have been engaged in a war of attrition, mostly on the defensive. The information we have gathered, together with that reported by other Allied troops, has enabled us to develop new war tactics, more powerful machines, and better weapons. Specifically, new infantry weapons, which are adapted to particular characteristics of trench fighting. Trouble, mud, and difficulty in maintaining weapons and equipment are the norm in our battles. I would say getting fucking vaporized by heat rays is the norm in our battles, but okay. Our soldiers are getting one shot by, okay, well, they're getting one shot by everything. We need to do something with it too. Upgraded weapons and personal armor projects will be made available as soon as possible. Okay, so this is also the key to armor. I remember reading about Britain. Hague Convention. What does that do? American weapons. Body armor theory. Definitely body armor theory. That's what I have been craving. We get that, and we can actually keep people alive. For reference, let's tank there. You know, maybe that's not a terrible idea. Heavy it's an emplacement. One for each shoulder. I don't think I'll be investing in that. Or the Maxim. Recycle. 75mm emplacement bunker. I want more than one, but for now I'll be happy with one. That sounds like something I should have. I desire it. I feel like I should have it. They are going to replace the watchtowers. They're going to take up a significant chunk on all of my bases now. Let's get some Fokkers over here. Can't reach it. I think that craft got away. It, like, got back up. Isn't there like a daily pilot experience button or whatever? Yeah, I have no idea what that does. What's our funding here? The US has been funding us a bunch, probably because we've been fighting exclusively in their territory. Mexico, what the hell? What the hell, Mexico? This tiny little cutout here. I'm happy about that. Instead of returning, head back out there. Destroy that puppy. There's the slow approach, I know it. Shields are down. Boys, that's the dub. Can they make it to this contact as well? We really got to put a base. We'll put one like in Russia over here on this little port. We're here until daylight. Do it. Grave. That's ominous. Oh, you're an officer now. In the club, actually. Let's see. Drama. Family drama. Yeah, no, she has earned the right to whistle. Would you look at that? Real proud, real proud. Whistle and handgun. Real American dream. Right. Yeah, Lester and Liam. Lester, unfortunately. You're keeping it, but you're going back to the shotgun because you're no longer in command. Liam is, along with Kara. I need to be reminded of who's in command. Alright, let's begin with the cannon, so the cannon takes the first shots. Let's go for the enemy craft first. Oh, damn. Unfortunate. Okay. Were they like making a wish? Were they making a wish over here? Like, decent attempt. You hit him a couple times. Clearing out the drop zone like you do. Yeah, we got quite a few aliens. Post up who we can, like here. So many sectoids over yonder. That's why God made Shoshas. Hit, good hit. There's no way the humans could be that dangerous when a machine gun platoon emerges from the conqueror. Or like a squad, but still. Probably not something they expected to emerge. These guys, next wave of Shosha gunners is just going to prep for deployment. These guys are going just like against the ship here. Just kind of waiting. They're gonna run in there. They get an opportunity. This pilot will go over here. A little bit of a risky maneuver just to provide some overwatch. Same deal here. Good hit. We've gotten this down to a goddamn science, man. And then we just prep the next wave to go up top and blast. This officer is going to lead by example. Yeah, what are they up? What's up with the well? What's up with the wells? There's got to be a reason they're placed at the wells like that. That can't be by chance. One officer here. Another officer here seems pretty fitting to me. Who we can, ready to move next turn. Get in close combat with the aliens. Let's deploy a couple more fellers yonder. We have one more officer in here. Let's see if we can't pick him off. Is this? No. This is not her, they just have the same face. So we're gonna give him some chutzpah. And then he's gonna do himself a favor. He can't eat any bread yet. Give him some chutzpah so we can get reloaded and turn early. He went berserk on his homie looking at the water. Well, I think I have some idea where the aliens might be. First, let's take care of this guy. Like, what's good about the Conqueror is you just have on-demand artillery, essentially. Good hit, good hit. There was one, I believe. We're just gonna shell the hell out of both buildings. There's one downstairs here, though. I think that cleared out that building. I don't think there's anyone in that building. I got one of them. If I can just do this and save the lives of my men, I'm going to. You got that right. This can hit it. Yeah, that's what I get for attempting to cheese an officer blown away. That's what I deserve for trying to cheese, honestly. Vacation. Oh, I thought it said punching. Yeah, we only lost one to that stupidity, though. Stupidity on my part, to be clear. There's a conscript over there. It's good to know. Just remove that building from the equation real quick. Leaders recon over here. But we have something we definitely don't want to have up there. Yeah, shit. That's the dub. That was another easy one down. One loss from friendly fire. General. One of our pilots is a fucking general. We lost an LT. The armor. Creating personal armor for use in the infantry is an old and proven idea. Most of the soldiers have worn in the past any kind of protection against damage. The use of armor plating became obsolete with the introduction of gunpowder weapons in the modern battlefields. However, the idea has regained interest in the Great War, as certain materials have been tested to resist alien weapons. The current prototype armors are heavy and cumbersome. The development is encouraged by the troops. Of course it would be. The high amount of casualties are often due to lack of proper protection. The introduction of steel helmets is very appreciated, however, most of the indirect casualties are made by shrapnel and low-flying debris. We're all wearing campaign hats. We're not wearing steel helmets. I think I'm gonna we'll go for heavy and light. And I want American weapons. We'll go for that first. Please. We don't have any pilots for them, but they're here nonetheless. I'll have some in 3 days. Do heavy body armor. What is weapons 2 give us? The man dragon. Oh, the Mexican semi-auto, yeah. Baby. American man dragons use 306, 30-06 caliber, and the Swiss at German Quest 7.92. Alright. Alright, so we are going to be trading the Mauser for the man dragon. The Annihilate. That's the Thompson. The Thompson in the bar. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. Oh, baby. That's what I'm waiting for. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. And we have a submachine gun. That's the business right there, man. How much damage does it do? 30? Yeah, it's a 45 after all. Show shot does do more damage. For 45, where's the bar? Is 25 for a burst of 5. Where's the show shot? Is 20 for a burst of 5, 45 for a burst of 10. The bar is 30 for a burst of 10. Okay. Yeah, no, the bar is very good. We're gonna want 10 per conqueror. A goodly number of mags. Give me just like 40 conqueror annihilators. They're a good complement for the SMG, for the shotguns, probably. No new. Oh, that's crazy new like that. Oh, this is the new base anyway. Okay, they're still getting all that stuff, so that's fine. Let's see. I want all of the same here. Some more 1911s couldn't hurt. Some annihilators. Goodly number of annihilators. Some of these. It has a, yeah, there's, oh, it costs significantly less to shoot it. That's the tick. It can't do rifle grenades neither. Okay. So it has a niche. It has a niche to it. Plus 20 round mag. It's got a niche to it. It's good for guys who don't want a rifle grenade, essentially. But the bar is going to all but replace the Shosha. Although I will not be replacing the Mauser with the Mandragon. And the shotgun and the annihilators can work in tandem. Defensive troop need of additional protection for defensive troops and combat engineers have resulted in the heavily armored L'Immortale armor designed by Italian engineers to help the Arditi on assault operations and adapted for the rest of the coalition gunsmiths and armories. Large amounts of asbestos and Tunguska are used to give the user an unrivaled resistance against enemy energy beams at the cost of any kind of comfort. It's something. It's something to keep our boys alive. All the new weapons just showed up. We can finally hire some dudes. Heavier variant of the Farina includes additional protection on the arms, legs, and back, including a faceplate. Oh, damn, gives you some good shit. It even gives you strength. Minus your reactions. Doesn't even minus your firing accuracy. Even Tunguska and asbestos are lighter than steel. The armor is unwieldy and will slow the user. Yeah, just your firing accuracy, your throwing accuracy, and your reactions, though. Gives you bravery, health, stamina, and time units. Doesn't sound like slowing at all. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good stuff right there. And let's get some research going on the light body armor. We can now purchase the heavy armor. There it is. Only costs 1,000. It's crazy. Alright, let's get the Fokkers on this guy. We'll just engage with all 4 at once. Just to decrease the amount of time in their repair bay. I think it's just like the normal one. Okay. Hopefully they'll just fucking wood chipper through them because there's 4 of them. Looks like they are. We still took hits though. He got the kill. Yeah, let me see if there's any Oh, that's pretty cool. It does give him some training on it. That's pretty daggone cool. I like that. For their piloting. Because that's what they be doing. They do be piloting. Alright, Conqueror. Oh, wait a minute. Let's equip it. We gotta equip the craft here. Quite fond of the fellows on Conqueror 1. I should not have said that out loud. It was a poor decision. Let's still get in there. We'll take 10 of these and we'll like test them out. Take 15 of these and we'll test them out. And you know we're going to take 10 of these and test them out. Oh, yeah, we are. How much does it weigh? Less than a show shot. And then I don't think our armor's arrived yet. Unfortunately. As far as I'm concerned, though, you have all earned campaign dress for being on the continental U.S. And I'm proud of you, boys. I'm very proud of you. Right, next order of business. Dealing with this puppy. Contact. Hopefully the planes are ready. They are ready. Small and very high. Very large and very high. Alright. We're not going to catch that small one. Let's be for real here. Besides, it wouldn't be as interesting of a mission. Operation Yellow Vengeance. With using the cannons as how did you have in those things? Robert, Tim. Alright. Liam is a captain now. She has certain appearances to hold up. We have a goddamn general on board, man. For Christ's sake. We have 2 captains. So the pilots don't really count. These lieutenants, they're not leadership roles. We gotta pass out bars. We gotta pass out bars. NCO. See where it there. That's what we'll do. Annihilators get the SMGs. Sergeants get the SMGs. But it's okay. There's one here and there. It's fine. Give them a grenade. It's fine. That's what you want in your bag. You can take that kit, and you should be happy with that. You have a camper with that. Take some bread too for your troubles. You know what, we're gonna trial run just having the Annihilator be like our main weapon here. Definitely giving the general a bar. This chick is definitely getting a BAR. Many magazine. Same deal for you, BAR. Some bread. Well, she has many magazines. You. So you. And like they can have a 1911 just like in their pocket, that's fine. Less rifle grenades, more automatics. Let's see how this works. So, less than ideal, certainly. Shots, Robert. I'm liking the new loadouts already, man. I like the sound. I like the sound of the bar. Play some waste. Martians must be getting desperate. They're sending a lot of conscripts after us. I'm not saying Russians when I mean to say Martians. I hope I'm not. I don't think that the Russians are Martian. That's not a belief I hold. Extremely disappointed right there. Give it another go. Yeah. Back inside. Yeah, just spray the inside of the vehicle. It works. Let's try to get this guy. His little boogie before I took him out just for style points. Well, there's certainly aliens over there. I can tell you that much. Beyond that, though, it's kind of a guessing game. Let's see if we can't get an SMG on the roof. Spray and spray. The snapshot is the one bullet. But I kind of work, though. Alright, let's get some peeps over here with their Tommy guns. All right, Liam. It's your job to shepherd the new age. The new age of people who hopefully don't die en masse. Right, here's open. He dropped his gun. Yeah, once you learn like how to take these guys on, they're not as scary as they were. They go down. It's just scary that they take a bit. They take a bit of bullets. They take a couple bullets before they do, but they do. Probably gonna be another craft weapon on this we gotta take out. That'll be good. That son of a bitch will throw a grenade at us. You will. We let him. We let our guard down. For 1 second. For 1 second, he'll be on us. He'll be throwing grenades at our biggest congregation of troops. He's already doing the math. You can see it in his eyes. You can see it in his little alien eyes. He's doing the math. Where can I throw a grenade that'll inflict the most loss and pain? feel mercy, boys. Feel justice. He was armed even. He was ready to do some conflagration. Let's send it. We'll berserk. At least that didn't involve throwing a grenade at us. Empty the magazine window. Empty the magazine window. He didn't care. He just didn't care. Now we just gotta figure out what's stopping us from successfully completing the mission. Probably that. Definitely that. We're just gonna spray it down with annihilators. That's gonna work. I don't think that's very feasible. The shotguns actually do pretty good against them. Definitely gonna want a full mag though. See it from up here. Terrifying noise. See if we can't get a grenade out. Paste, man. Does not want to go down. There we go. Only 3 losses, all to that one turret, I'm pretty sure. Decent stat ups, decent stat ups. Change. Storage space exceeded. So the bodies. Some of these, I guess. Some more newbies. Pilots can wear that too. That's awfully handy. It's awfully indeed. Yeah. Supplies. Let's go. Asbestos are an inorganic compound with the excellent property of being fireproof. Field testing has resulted in important resistance to thermal-based energy weapons. As we haven't found a possible way to produce more allies, and we depend on the capture and Martian metal. Theoretical surviving rate of the users is greatly increased. Downsides, the encumbrance caused by the not-so-light armor plates, which may cause fatigue and difficulty movement. Blueprints are ready for distribution. Dean enforced reinforced battle armor. Tier 3 light body armor. I think this is the like specifically American body armor. I'm gonna go with that. So we can hire some dudes here. We already did. We already did. Small right here. Why? trying to intercept the Conqueror. Scepter down. So hit this. See if we can't kill it this time. It's just a regular tripod. I don't know why it's so mean before. Destroyed. Not crash landed, destroyed. I doubt we're gonna make it in time. Landing site 16. So this is a landed vehicle right here. Robert Davies, my man, you've graduated. You graduated to the school of owning a pistol. And the most vital aspect, a whistle. And also food. You get to feast on the delicacies of the world now. You've earned this much. These guys, not quite Neum, yes. It's been a painstaking. Well, they haven't been training because they've all been in missions. But now we're gonna let them train, and they're gonna be right as rain. I didn't give these guys like any armor except for him apparently. I guess he can have just a bunch of Shosha ammo though. He's probably gonna need to eat. Probably need to eat a lot. Probably how they balance it. I didn't even press that, it's okay though. Yeah, trust anything about that building. Now we can deploy right in there. Much simpler. I hate buildings that have things to hide. There's the alien ship. I think it's another one of those really tiny ones. But that means thankfully no fucking lasers to contend with. Ciao, Liam. Angela over here. this. Trying to get the door open. Good return fire. Try and move it. Sounds like quite a few doors opening. Kind of shooting down there. Got no shot to hit that whatsoever, apparently. Where are they? Right there. That was worth it. I would say that's bloody worth it, Mark. And then, yeah. That cuts down on the amount of scouting we have to do now. Yeah, you took some hits, man. Their head. Actually, it might be better to leave them like that so we can do what watch. Some guys in there, clear that out. Back inside so that you're safer. Unarmed Martian just walks out the door. He's got his hands up, trying to surrender. There might be some in this house. Get them over here to breach with that guy. There's something over there. Have 68, you hit him with the whistle. It gives him even more. That's really cool. Nice. Nice. There's blitz in these missions now, man. They used to be like bloody struggles, but now we're just destroying them. Okay. Base. Did we have 4 before then? Oh, because it's that base. You just haven't been researching, that's not good. That's not good. How much production you do in this mod? Designed by Dr. Bashfordine using the German design as inspiration, the armor Tunguska has a thick layer of asbestos in front and back, plus a Dean number 5 helmet. It is said it's better than the Brody. Time units, health, and bravery. Doesn't decrease your firing accuracy. The British-made SRB gas mask used in conjunction with the Dean number 5 helmet body armor to allow the doughboys to operate in the barren lands of the red zones without compromising their physical integrity. Like, I feel like this is like just like better. Like, yeah, it hurts your reaction when you're throwing. I feel like it's just so much better. And they cost the same. I'll do it for the aesthetic, I suppose. Let me sell some things. Put the pilots in the La Morale, and we'll put everybody else in the Dean. I think the percentage is uh, how much damage they take to the different things. And if that's the case, no damage to black smoke. Or is this you still take 200%? Shrapnel 30%, toxic flames. Electric 100, so you take more damage from electric. Which you do from this anyway too. So what the only downside I'm seeing is the minus reactions and minus throwing accuracy. Everything else is a plus. It says it will slow you down, but literally just your reactions. Unless they messed it up and it really doesn't decrease this stuff instead of plus it. Alright, let's see what the light body armor is. Increasingly harsher environment changes thanks to the vicious Martian terraforming. Put another challenge to our fellow troopers fighting in the front. Poisonous gases and aggressive xenoflora represent a less dangerous yet more prevalent threat than the bullets and energy beams of the enemy. Fully enclosed armors, the more damage protection, improved gas masks, and better chemical filters are being designed to help our brave men and women push back the enemy right to the devilish hole they came from, in clean forests, deep valleys, and infested zones alike. The Dean enclosed battle armor. Okay, maybe this will be better. I suspect they mixed up light and heavy armor. Yeah. Cow for it. Soldiers. Should have been training, but that's on me. Pilots are being pilots. They're going to be just like that jacket. Ship is going to go into a blocker. Traditional. You guys can have no mortality. And these guys are all getting the bean. Actually, there's no accuracy penalty for this version, so there's and it just protects you against the black smoke, so there's no reason not to just wear this one. Sad day for people who like the previous aesthetic, because this is the new aesthetic. Is this Dean body armor? Is the new vibe. We straight up ran out of armor to equip them with. Closed battle armor. Improvement of the reinforced armor with shoulder and arm protection and a sealed Ford Model 8 helmet with built-in breathing system. Yeah, so it's just better. slightly worse than that, and it looks cooler. Improved armored vehicles. These support vehicles. We should start interrogating them. The Dean enclosed armor is going to be our main armor going forward, probably. Or just everyone. A bunch of this one. There's some more pilots. Give me more pilots here. Well, at least 20 pilots. Let me get another talker. Not quite, but soon. But soon. Preview. Get some idea of what it would look like. That's an interesting little layout there. I kind of like that. We'll just be able to pop them from out the doors here. It's pretty good. There's a little trench so that we can retreat if we need to. I like the corridors of all the buildings. And this is where the emplacement is going to be. It's just blank right now. But it will just be pointing into that hangar, which will be useful. And this is just all trench and watchtower back here. I assume dudes would spawn in the watchtowers. So that'd be pretty handy. What building this is. This is the supply depot. Okay. Let's take a look at this one, just because I'm curious. This is it so far. We are in the red zone after all. This one's a little bit spookier, man. Okay. 75 mil emplacement put there. Please, thank you very much. We're not going to put too many dudes here, so we want it to be very defended with the guns. Still something to avoid taking a credit. My maintenance is too high. The cost. Should go. Scientists are pretty pricey, huh? Let's sell like a couple of these. It's because we just got all these heaps in. Where's the helmet different? I never put this one with new stuff. My mistake. Oh damn, giving the pilots new armor means they can actually contribute battle meaningfully. 1911 as well. I have 70 weight. That's crazy. I think we're made for good measure. I'm gonna stick with keeping the pilots equipped in this though, because it's kind of an aesthetic. Plus, it helps me visually differentiate who they are still. It's actually can't grab 1911. Oh, right. Secondary. Sure. Red in the bag there. That should be everybody kitted. This is gonna be a pretty meaty ship. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna save this one for tomorrow. Have a good time. I hope you enjoyed this, I believe, exceptionally long one. Please like and subscribe if you've made it this far, and tune in next time. See how this goes. Thank you. Godspeed.